Now, okay, so let's say this now. Let's say I've devoted all this time to building up these, building up my influencers, building up my core audience. I've done all these steps.
You're right.
What are the absolute suicidal, crazy, don't do those things? What are the things I should not be doing? Because I know you have spoken at conferences, you meet entrepreneurs all around the world. They're doing some crazy stuff out there. You know, we're doing some things that are self-destructive, some things that are bad for our brand. What are some
everybody
examples?
makes bad moves. I think the worst thing is that you get stuck on an idea and you don't pivot. You know, you get stuck on an idea like, this is my idea, this is my bread and butter, and you've been like beating a dead horse and you keep pitching the same old stuff over and over and over, and it didn't work 5 years ago, it's still not working. You know what, ditch that and put your energy into something else. I would wage a bet that you have another idea that would be profitable.
Okay, so that's a big thing, is if something's not working, pivot. Go ahead and just keep moving.
Yeah, move, you just throw it away. Look, open up your trash can, put it away. But the thing is, all of those things that you think that like, oh, that was a failure or whatever, it's not, it's building. You definitely 100% learn something out of creating a product or an idea and trying to pitch that or trying to get that off. It all, it all builds on, like, your DJ business built to your next business, and you probably had some failures there, but you've used all of that. A lot of women will come up to me, I mean, incredible women that have had hugely successful careers and now are on their own. And they have started a site or an Etsy shop or started a little business, and they always say to me, oh, I'm new, I have no experience. I'm like, you worked for St. John for 12 years as the creative director. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? Like, you're amazing.
I find that people put E in front of motion all the time. They get emotional and they don't do anything. We get very emotional. You know, we get rejected, and so we just start to have these pity parties.
Well, everybody does that a little bit, right?
And then we get stuck. And so how do you, when you do have that rejection a little bit, as you're building your audience and occasionally things don't go well or something isn't received the right way.
There's a wrench, a monkey wrench. Honestly, like, I'm in a very lucky space.
Okay.
I make chocolate chip cookies, and everyone loves chocolate chip cookies.
Boom.
And if there is that one person that doesn't like chocolate chip cookies in my audience, in my highly targeted audience, I might throw some nuts in there. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like I am super lucky to be in a space that not too much of that happens, but in business, like if, a contract doesn't come through or, somebody doesn't like get my, unicorn dreaming, rainbow traveling, shtick, I get that, and sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I should tone that down a little bit, and I'll get down a little bit. But then there's an opportunity right behind it, and I come up with a new idea, and then I get a win. So right before that one failure, there's always 10 wins.
Well, I want to share this. And I know when I was building my DJ company, one of the things I found was that my company, we always said that one of our mission statements is that we over-deliver to our clients with epic amounts of humorous enthusiasm. Right. That was our idea. Mm-hmm. We over-deliver to our clients with epic amounts of humorous enthusiasm. And so clients that didn't appreciate humor or who didn't appreciate us over-delivering and the things we would do. I mean,
which is so funny. Who doesn't like over-delivering?
Well, I'll give you an example. We had a...
No, and I get that. I've literally had that. I'm like, okay, I signed a contract for 100, pieces of content or something, and I gave you 3,000.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't like that? Like, I want to over-deliver by 10 times every time.
Yeah, and that's the mentality. And I think that the thing I want to encourage you is that I remember one time our guys, every single time we talked to a bride, we'd always say, now, as far as the songs you want for your wedding, you're okay with our no Michael Bolton policy, right? And we were just joking because, Michael Bolton is a guy, I didn't necessarily prefer his music. I'm sure somebody else does. Michael, if you're watching, I'm sure people love the music, and I just had fun with it. Well, anyway, every once in a while you have somebody who's like,
Michael,
are you guys really not going to play Michael Bolton? And they wouldn't get humor.
And they
wouldn't get any other jokes either. And eventually I'd have to just say, there's a lot of other companies out there.
Right.
And I might recommend you, hire a different one because we may be not the right fit for you.
Right.
But and
guess what? That's okay. Because you know what? I like to work with brands and company and people that I can knock home runs.
Boom.
So I want to knock home runs every single time. I'm a small company. And so I want to make sure that every single campaign for every single brand literally goes like wildfire. I want it to grow legs, run marathons, run around the world, come back, and I love reporting back to a brand. So I love saying like, look what this did. Oh my gosh, I love that. Now, if I see, that's why I won't work with a brand that I know that I really can't do that with. And typically I can turn any brand into a family experience, but if I already feel hesitation, and if I have to pitch myself, like if I have to like sell you on it too much, I'm out the door and I'm going to the next person that does get it.